Okay, so do you guys remember around 2011, Harold Camping went on his end of the world bus tour? And so I was just asking that question. I'm finding it ironic because there's so many people. Oh my gosh, on YouTube now there's a gone camping. There's a gone camping in one of the live streams of someone, that's their name, is Gone Camping. And I was just remembering that, and I'd kind of forgotten about it, Harold Camping. And he went on his all summer long bus tour. He was a pastor who went camping. And I was thinking, well, summertime was when we went to Bible camp a lot of the time, and the church would pay for it. And so I think probably when I was a kid, it might have been around $135 per kid for a week. And it included all our food. We got to go swimming. I think we were there for maybe about 7 days, probably. It was Bible camp, and oh, it was kind of fun. I remember it stinking, though, because we're in some cabins that they kind of stunk. But then they had a great big giant bonfire. And so, but it was sort of evangelical indoctrination. And I have chatted with a lot of people on YouTube, and they said the things that I described is actually the hardcore indoctrination church that everybody pokes fun at and makes fun of. They said that the Catholics are worse than the Lutherans, and I kept telling them, I said, well, the church we were part of was a break off from the Catholic Church. However, it did the same thing that the Catholic Church did. And so, yeah, we were part of that evangelical brainwashing stuff, so it's, I know what I wanted to note. The Chosen is coming up now on YouTube. So if we remember, I watched a couple of episodes of the show The Chosen on Amazon, and my daughter's kind of poked fun at that. She did go to church for a little bit when she was younger, but it didn't last very long. I never stopped her from going. I thought, she's an adult, she's older. I think she was a teenager still at home, but I thought, I didn't want to tell her no, because it's like you tell a kid no and then they're going to do it anyway. But she eventually left, and she herself calls it brainwashing. She calls church brainwashing, and she didn't like what she saw when she went. But this is just kind of the search engine optimization, and I'd forgotten about Harold Camping. And he went on 2011. He went on his Gone Camping tour, and Gone Camping, it comes up every year.